long for another short man to call the explain, give another long man say, see how it is LVT. I will call the phone, the pursue come up for the yard because they don't overstay. They say, Muna call the go now, because I'm not parents, you get me. We get the one and only Saga Lili. And the one and only Nini. Saga Lee, right?
Saga G.
Saga G. And the one and only, the ever beautiful Ninilicious.
Thank you, guys.
And the Queen. I'm going to be a character. More go straight to the point. I always start with, when I expect today evicted for this Sunday one capacity.
Come to me as a big blow because I'm not ready to come off for that house, right? I actually went there with a winning mindset. Do you understand? I mean, one stayed there till the very last day. Even if people wanted to add extra weeks to the house, I was ready to stay. But it comes to me like that, say they can't come on me for that, and I'm like, because I had a strong conviction that I was a strong whatever.
You feel like you gather people outside say now.
I don't understand. I can't shock. I say waiting they happen like this, but then it's okay.
But you and those your friends don't talk since then.
We don't talk now. They them say they don't understand what happen. No, they say babe, this thing, this thing. Get the same view.
Before we move to Saga and Nini, I mean you feel say that because your chance reduced based on the fact that you don't follow the other house. The first set to enter.
I think I'm as well because I was like maybe if they will bring me enter the house that's how everybody enter here forget better stand but then I was still not too bothered because I came in and I was me right.
And now you be the last housemate standing from
the set will come
yeah.
I was the last housemate standing.
Nini, what about you? You come out shocked?
Honestly, I went into the show as you know the competition are 50-50. And a reality show, if you go wrong, if you go right, and you cannot determine the winner. So when I go the show, and me, I go with my personality. I don't go with strategy. So
wait, hold on. I did get problem. First of all, this whole show now about strategy. So why do you say most of them now come out and say not with strategy, and I don't go with strategy?
Okay.
So who come with people when they go with strategy?
Okay, the thing be say. Me, I don't go with strategy.
You sure?
I sure.
Nini, you sure say you not go with strategy?
I don't go.
We'll raise your shout. Okay, move.
So, as I read normal, now reality show. I know it's not be talent show, but me, I know especially be musician. I be dancer. So, and I be businesswoman. So when I go to show, I say anywhere where I be where I stay, you go stay okay. But I still believe in myself, and I stay till 9th week. And every time when they nominate me, I don't already prepare myself because I don't want to come outside with shock, one day disappointed. I just prepare myself that say regardless what happen, I still be winner. So when they evict me, I was like, okay guys,
so
bye.
You not come to your show?
No, because I've been there and seen people who I thought were really talented getting evicted, and I don't think I better pass anybody. So when I see all these talents they come out. Even me, I the one that say, I didn't still get this house. So when they evict me, no be anything to me because I thought that we had a lot of talents in the house.
Okay. Now, Saga to you, Saga be not shop for your own, but Saga shop for your own. So when they come, Saga be like, that means I'll come on myself too. Anyway, Saga, what about you?
I don't come on myself, I don't come on myself. They come on me. So, when I entered the show, I know really enter with strategy, but I developed the strategy along the way.
Okay.
So my strategy be say make I
fall in love.
No, guy, relax.
Okay.
My strategy be say make I every time I go for the diary room, make I try arrange my nomination properly so that once I get up for nomination, I can get people who say go fit, come on so that I go remain. That was actually my strategy. Which people that actually recognize won't come with the ultimate veto power holder. I had a like 98% success.
On top that strategy, so for nomination.
Almost everybody I don't take cut out of the house. Maybe just one person as queen. I'm told her already, no hard feelings, no hard blood.
No, but you more nominate somebody. Nobody's supposed to invest.
I was nominating based on feelings. I don't think I'm strategically look at who I feel say. I don't know the maybe an inspiration we got the give me. I don't know as I take people where they go, but I was never surprised.
So that's your only strategy.
That was my strategy. You know what shocked me? Like me in that prayer, if you like.
Nini, you be like, you right? What come out?
You busy. Housemate, they collect the highest strike.
Super strikers pro.
Man, you need to sign you as a striker.
How come when you say that you collect the highest
My
strike?
sister, now my
You be
head-
disobedient child.
I'm head drag am actually. I don't know what happened. That first one, I don't know. And I was going, I thought say strike. I don't know say that because I read the rule book like that's why I don't feel like say that strike. That second one, make I don't talk to my other ones. No one was talking for me. Because I offend people that everything knows it. Anything I talk.
But for me,
Saga, this is a microphone. It's so. Let's say we'll give me final microphone. If you don't give me strike. So when people now say they whisper, we know they use their mind. I know they point fingers.
you don't get
No, they don't want it.
They give juice like
Your own
water.
different
They won't give confidence on top. Look at it, sweep.
yeah, first of all, Saga, I don't like it. You are one of those outside when start say,
Yes.
I like the fact what you do when we say because it really show. I always have to prove say Nigerian men are the love past women.
Yoruba men
get
they love.
no, Nigerian men generally all of us.
No, of course,
yeah.
of course. I don't
Now you
say
love,
so,
but because I know some men when they say when they present that kind of reward to them, they don't even think the emotional trauma when their partner one pass through grab the reward. But I believe say you just feel and say no, I'm not supposed to do Nini like that. Then you go expose all the secret when you are people are discussing. No, I'm not gonna like
200 I beg now they give me. They give you.
When we get 40, I beg naira.
Make you picture your friend. Make your friend come they cry.
now there they go right now. But
Do you understand?
so I'm not saying as bad. I just say as they show you. I just feel say
Make she
you
tell
get
you
love
they
and
give
care
her
for
for
her.
her. Make she tell you they give them for
How much they give you? How much?
Everything.
Okay, so I get to have a spa with a date and all this.
I see why you betray Saga.
And a dinner date.
I see why you betray her.
They waiting now, leave me.
Look at complete them. They come give her better chow.
So I want to get this clear right now.
They give her better chow for
I
that.
know.
They come give her 330,000 free.
So Saga, I want to get this one right now. Now because the reward not make sense, or now because of your likeness for Nini, now make you not do the task.
So I'm a very calculative person. I weigh the two of them.
Okay.
And this is get the cry. No lily now. Come on. And then a person will say, "Now maybe our closest friend." No,
Yeah. So imagine you do that kind of thing to
This
her.
girl for that baby, she could listen to. She could feel comfortable.
So Saga now, so between these fights, when you say you and me get,
Yes.
because I fight for
That's
we where they look.
the family fight.
We where they look out from their house.
Small brother, big brother.
So from this fight, they say na get from the punishment we say give it to revealing the gossip
video.
to parent.
My sister.
So collecting Nini comot from the house for 24 hours.
Yes.
Who win this battle between you both?
My big brother.
Bigger brother.
Okay, now shout out before we come back to Queen. I want really know. At any point, Nini, you not feel say this task when people that the video say the reward the magnanimous.
I had not known the reward before I took the task.
Before you took. Okay, that means why you not think waiting Saga go pass through during your exit?
I just
Why you not
had to
reject her?
wait first. You see that backyard, the time when we cleaned that garden, you see how that garden be?
He paying for body.
Oh my god, plus one strike.
Yeah.
I knew that I had to pull it off. Because if I
But you not
pull
gonna feel bad for when they watch and for telling they cry up and down.
when I watch my reaction.
Yeah, we saw your reaction. Actually.
I feel bad now. And I kept on saying to people, I said, big brother, this old tax is just to torture Saga. Because, and the way I did it, I think I was too extra and good. Because I really messed with his head.
Yeah, man.
Because I really wanted
You can't quarrel before you come. You start quarrel.
Yes, because I don't see
My brother got to say you just say you want come. I boss. Where come sit me now? When you cry, you can't go to eat.
I tell her, I say, Saga, you have the time. I know she'll say you get tired. He dey chop pass with me and I'm gay. Saga chop plenty. He chop my mom when I'm gay.
That's special. When does he cry?
I know. You go lose. And your cry say you can't sleep close to Dari room. Come the girl comfortable. But I pity for you,
that period wey parent no
I
say
know
you
she
drew
say
out.
we need 3 square meter.
You know the parent despite the fact say all those things wey happen parent na one of your correct guys wey be say even inside the rain he stay with you.
Stay with you.
So how you feel about parent during that period wey be say you dey go through that
I appreciate it a lot. I go meet I thank him because to be honest, if I don't settle that fight before, like fight between me and parent before this girl.
It was hard for you.
This girl
If we for high jump.
I swear. I don't know who I would have had.
Yeah, it really
in
hard
that
to
house,
do.
you can't really trust people.
Everybody
They do things for the camera.
No, I think
But Perry was genuine.
I think that was maturity on top of Perry's side. I don't like it
Of course,
because I believe saying look say what you want pass through go mad. So and you needed someone to support you.
Even when you dey sleep, you know say General Perry. Now he know when he almost catch in himself when he enter the house.
Yeah, and he didn't even wake me up.
Yeah, almost catch
Okay,
me.
sharp before we go on the short break, I come back to Queen right now. I want to just ask, was anything when really occur between you two for the house? I know say the house they bring different emotion. Most of us when the house we know they know how they play though. We get, but anything when happen between you two, was there any test of originality inside between the two of you now? Made the woman fair answer. Saga don't want that trouble.
Okay. So,
Yeah, I don't say you get a relationship outside. Yeah.
yeah, I just wanna answer that. Okay, so Saga and I was 100% genuine, and it wasn't strategy in any way, and it was very obvious it was not strategy. We really clicked. He was the first person I spoke to when I got into the house, and we clicked, and we have hours and hours of conversation. I didn't have that with anybody, and it was 100%.
Genuine. Saga, the same thing, right?
Yeah, it was. We had a lot of conversation. You know, in that house, 1 hour and 1 week.
Yeah.
I know it's mad.
That kind of we got really close. You know, we became close friends. Connection was really close.
Because even
And
there
then-
where Nini will tell you say my boyfriend will be proud of me, you'll say yes, he will be proud of me.
We didn't compose movie for each other.
Yeah, I get. Anyway, more go on a short break. We won't come back. We need to answer some serious questions, not go anywhere and see Nigeria FM.
It's Saga, Nini, and the Queen. And right now we want to enter inside Queen. Enter
Only
inside
you want to enter inside.
Oh, yes, as we say,
When
want
you
to
go
enter.
green, go enter.
Bring it on.
Bring it on. Anyway, you are ready before.
So the first story I'm going to ask you before we come to you and White Money, make our first come to you and the Cross. So how you feel when Cross actually tell you, the way you do already, how you feel when Cross actually tell you, say, now you being #1 female housemate, because
you
he
guys heard
understand
that.
you more, and if you say you get pure heart past anybody in that house.
Oh, first of all, I don't even know soon I don't hear that one because we talk and we just the one side they just about each other. So that conversation we dey try know ourselves.
Okay.
He asked me about my personal life, I can't tell him, he tell me about my personal life, and I
Let me
find
draw
it,
close to the mic. So.
and I find it very interesting. That person will be say I for like work with, do you understand? Work come up for house and all of that. I think tell me say I be #1 person because say I tell him about myself. Things we are not to fit tell other people. Kukuma tell him, he tell me about his own self. So he was like, okay, fine. So he don't see me as the kind of person because before then people don't already tell him kind things about me. So they see me as they see me for another light. Do you understand? But for me to come talk to him and open up to him, he was able to see me for me. Do you understand? So that is it.
Okay,
basically.
so apart from that one too now, at the time when you say Jackie B won't cause you a counter between you and White Money, you know, so at a point you really got really close to Cross to the extent say saliva, they exchange saliva. Hands, put your hands
Apart from the saliva too, you know that I think only you they give blah 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 to cross more. Blah blah.
Okay. As I enter house now, you see the guys for house. They're fine. You know, see Saga. All of them get chiseled out
yeah,
like that.
fine.
But
So I
no,
was like, no, I never my girl. So I know if you carry that kind of thing, go where Saga did. You understand? Me, I be this kind of person who say if you my friend, I could respect you. You understand? No go try to do anyhow. Even if I dey play, no go carry my kind plate, go some kind of thing. You understand? So now as I enter house now, I just dey open. I like this one. I like this one. I like this one. I just dey see different characteristics for the kind body and all of that. So now for Cross, I was a bit close to him, but I was not that close to him. But then when I called the vex for White Money small, the team say, I beg, make girl do
So
her
you won't
thing.
go and
Make
pepper
I
am?
no be so pepper am. I say I don't dey try home myself. Make I don't do some kind thing. Make I just
Me
this
just
one,
come
make
out
I
do
happy.
this
I beg. Cause they play my this thing. They have
We
my
see
own
your
fun.
happiness.
So he called they tell me say no do this thing. Stop am. No do am again. You understand? So me I can't say when you been do your own. When you been do your own, call. So me I just can't try to curtail and make you know vex am and all of that.
Okay, I want really know right now. The thing what happen between you and White Money, it is genuine or part of strategy.
No be strategy.
Now, in as much as most of them will disagree, one of the most used strategy for Big Brother Nigeria from season 1 to now relationship, because people they like sheep people well you get. So for you, Wait till you be.
Me, and I like to tell them as it be. Do you understand? Me, I this kind of person be say if I date relationship person, I could date attached to you, I could date all over you, I could like they touch you, they play with you. I not go to give you space like that.
So you really
I could
like
be attentive to you at the come. So now going into the house, I don't already tell they don't ask me say they call me to find relationship. I tell them say no. See if I date relationship and so me I do. I date very clingy. I no go want can't do that. See, if I do that, if I can't date relationship,
I think that because that one period run from me for first week.
He run from me.
Now
Boma.
Okay, it's not a Boma. He said they clingy. Yeah, na Boma.
Now me even tell am say na so me I do. Say I no want relationship because if I can't do relationship, it go distract my game. You understand? So going into the house, this white money was just being a very true friend to me. So and he is my kind of person. I like helping people. I like loving people. I like sharing love as much as I can. And I can't see that kind of this person. They like help people. They like be there for. I'm trying to use pidgin. It's always trying to be there for other people. Do you understand? I'm like, okay, this guy is a very nice and free spirited person, and we just clicked. So now it was based on friendship. We're just being friends and all of that. But as time I can't they like I'm small and all of that. I'm like, okay, make I just they chill. You understand? Maybe we come up for a house, we could know what's up and all of that.
But did you see? Sorry to cut you short here. But did you see Jackie B as a threat at the time?
No, Jackie. I saw her as a genuine friend. And inside the house now, she can't call me mama. Can't say babe. I like the fact that you're calling me mama. It makes me feel at home because my auntie calls me mommy, mama. All those. I have a lot of pet names from home, and I'm used to being very, very pampered at home. And all of that. She just can't tell me say, babe, see we come up for you for like we could have cooking show. So I can't get happy say okay at least for this set make we at least get girls who could like we go click together. They travel, we could travel, go on trip, they do things together. So I can't tell her say okay she can't tell me say me her and Angel, but me can't join in. They say okay all of four of us they run things together as per babes in the house and all of that. So now I was already trying to form a friendship there with her. Do you understand? There was nothing. So I can't carry and go tell white money say this girl say make we have cooking this we could they travel together. And he was like no it no go happen. I'm like why it no go happen? He say forget them. See if I come outside we go see clips. If we say girls we go like to they fight. Say no worries. Even if we fight as babe we go resolve them and all of that. Just say make it just be like for this sake we could just get girls so they true friendship from this and all of that. So now I did kitchen white money. They say as they treat Michael preferential treatment. If you give everybody food one, but with time we'll give them like 2 times because they like chop and all of that. So I felt like okay now because he's a good brother. So he really loved him. So you can imagine I was just seeing Jackie as someone we are trying to have a good friendship and Michael. And you understand? You understand? Very friend. So I don't see anything because I don't already ask white money. Say you get any person for house so you like, tell me. So when that situation happened, they caught me unawares. So I was like, what's going on? But at the end of the day, we were able to clear. Yeah.
Okay. So between Cross and White Money right now, who you get genuine like?
First of all, there's nothing between me. There's no strength between me and Cross. Now, I was just being a baby girl. Do you understand? Yeah. But with White Money, we are just.
White Money, so outside the house right now, you see anything that going between you and White Money?
I don't know yet. It never come out yet.
Whatever you speak for yourself now.
I'm open to anything. Yeah.
Okay. Why ask that question? Because you get conversation when you go. I think be like 3 or 4 when they get the conversation. Where you talk say you like things when you long. Then before then, White Money don't talk say thing not too long. It then a short.
Me and they talk about that kind of thing.
So what they feel say whether that one even make you
no be like that. Me and I'm not able to.
So if you manage White Money.
No, don't use the word manage. My friend he's an Odogu. I call him Odogu White Money. I gave him that name Odogu because he portrays the Odogu characteristics. Do you understand? The big guy and all of that. So I call him. So I won't say manage. He's a friend to want to be with.
But you don't shady balaba, so you suppose to weigh whether it do.
He did alright, Shao. Over alright. I don't shady balabala where the thing did alright. So please don't be management to now overdose with that.
When we come to you now, one of our listeners actually now he said we ask you this question. He say about body shaming. Say body shaming of Angel plus the scar where they parent body where they say you use talk something like that when both of them get misunderstanding. But before that one, what actually caused that fight between you and Perry?
Okay, me and Perry, what caused that fight between us? We see as parents unfold over time and Perry become very lovely person.
Yeah,
but the first time
weeks,
for the show, Perry became very annoying. And me and Perry, we be good. We be get as.
But if you say that strategy, Perry be one starting, but you know say no work, not drop.
No, now wait till you tell me. You tell me say say me I did very strong, my attitude. So if you just want pick fight with me, now wait till you tell me.
So
Because if you just want pick fight with me, and the thing come piss me off. And about the angel thing, I dey wonder whether I watch everything.
Okay.
And I dey ask that thing every time. Because when I go that room, because na Maria and Peace person, and they can't call me, I be there HOH room. So they come, they give me gist about angel. Me, I don't know whether I never see that, but I say, but I like her. Because when that week was the week of Maria's fake, saying she wants to fake evict people. Now Angel had been the follow up, and that was very sad. I did not want her to go. She even be one give me her beg naira. So I couldn't tell them, say, but I like Angel. So I don't understand. So all that conversation were they trying to convince me to see that she was being strategic with everything. So if me I dey receive this question, I dey wonder.
So that means nothing like body shaming at all.
No. When they come, they tell me. Me, I come, they talk, say, it be like saying not true. Because they come, they give me scenarios, say, you know, she say this one, when the time when this thing happen, this one can't happen. Because they say, hey, it be like saying not true. But the initial start of talk was, I said I liked Angel. And the reason why I liked Angel, we're not talking every time. Irene and I and our friend, Irene like Angel. And she always told me good things about Angel. And I say Angel like my small sister, where I know the church. I don't even nominate Angel all that time. So, now they come, they give me reasons. So I come, the shock, say I come outside, they get all this question.
Anyway, you don't make her clear right now, so I believe that conversation will stop. Now, a quick one. You don't talk to your man since when you fall out from the house.
Oh, yeah.
Your man, how long will you date before you enter the house?
So why?
A while. A while mean like 2 years, 3 years.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe a year. Okay. So I want to understand right now. Before you enter the house, you prepare your mind, your mind, see what if it possibly happen, make it take out. You prepare your mind to that.
Okay, I don't think I need to do that one because I feel like everybody will know me, they know my personality.
Okay.
Yes.
So what if you not get married? Chance for really day for Saga to day with you.
I always told everybody in the house.
Yeah.
For me personally, I just feel say friendship for that house better pass relationship because many times when we did that, we don't see people where they try to do shit. They go come, they quarrel, they curse each other. I mean, I don't like that kind of thing. Every time, you know, get anybody where don't do shit, where at some point they know they hear their voice, they shout. As you can't they follow this one, can't they follow that one. I mean, I don't like that kind of thing. So it would have still been friendship and see where it's not just to.
Okay, that's outside the house, so you for see where you not sure now.
Yeah.
But right now, hope not there.
You never know.
Okay.
Never know. So,
All right, Saga. Since I don't come out from us now, you go down to see how social media they buzz everywhere. So, so far from waiting you don't see on top of social media, what do you feel say the audience or viewers feel about you?
So many. Which I mean, sorry, pigeon.
No worry.
No,
No,
Okay. So I see so many types of opinions, but to be honest, the love is overwhelming. I'm seeing a lot of
he overwhelmed the opinion.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
But also at a point, he say Saga boyfriend will be para with your doings with Nini. You be close. Then you don't think I go there. Yeah. Say I wish that my girlfriend another body. They not come out here.
We talk about it.
You don't talk to your boyfriend since.
Oh, I never.
You need to let her know whether your boyfriend is best with her.
You see all the time. The thing is that I think people still don't break home. Like saying that you go buy all the TVs. And I always say Saga no ever cross the boundary, so I no need to ever cross them. So we're always cool. We understood each other.
We never fought too, aside from all the
Big brother set up. I think say big brother was jealous of your relationship. I was supposed to say guy for Nini.
He's got small.
Okay, Chacha right now. Try not too much. We start to get more rush up right down. Great platform. One of the last edited has made before the winner go day emerge by next week. So round of applause for that one. So I really like know right now, Queen.
Yes.
Waiting the next for you. Waiting want to see from you right now.
Okay, first of all, I run charity organization.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm all about helping people.
Yeah.
So I could focus on my charity organization. I also involved with politics. I'm politically inclined. I like anything that has to do with women getting involved in politics and all of that. Just get involved. Try to see how we make this country better. You understand? Together. Yeah, so that's what you'll be seeing from me. I'm also passionate about my business, so I'm going to.
Which business?
Before I come into Big Brother House, I sell wine. But right now, I want to incorporate cakes because I actually learned how to bake just recently. Yeah.
Wow.
So I want to get that in my wine business and all of that. So
okay.
I'm waiting with that.
Okay, so before I come inside the house, I want to launch my physical store. I own a fashion brand.
But how come say because me I be woman for una stage as in sorry in a season. Now only few of do this big but AJ when you try.
Thank you.
But what happened to the rest of una?
Okay, so when they go the house, like me, na my first audition and I know expect.
Okay.
So I know prepare and you can't bring designer stuff. A lot
Yeah,
of things
I
you
know
can
that.
bring.
If
And
you
they
bring
take a
an
lot
audition
of-
from them.
and if you did the house, when you just bath, wake up like sweat clothes,
You
the
don't
next
finish.
30 minutes, they don't bring merch. You go pull them. So it was just stress for me to go on the
Dress up and all.
here.
The only time when the shash on doing a queen a pool party, you wear bikini.
But other than that,
Yeah.
and the time to get dressed was Saturday parties.
Yeah.
We never got to wear our
Our
own
clothes
outfits.
because
And
they
then
didn't
stories
bring
the
them
saga
clothes
now.
from-
Wow.
When I carry that clothes come out, Abi,
Eh,
they give that now.
yes, they give us everything.
Everything. Okay, Saga. Okay, so okay, say fashion
So-
business, right? Okay,
Yes,
now
so
you know
my
what I'm
fashion
saying.
business, before I came, I've done
Yeah.
quite a couple of modeling shoots. So, and I'm a very business-oriented person, but I just discovered in the house that I could act. So I don't know if that one. So follow me on Nini official to see more and see all the business as it unfolds.
Okay. Saga, where you go? You go feed Nollywood, though. They'll give you crying room where crying room. And they must break your. He go take over from Racing now. Who they cry where for movie? Now Emeka be Racing now.
Emeka Ike.
Emeka Ike.
I see. I must be an excellent crier.
Yes.
Because a lot of people cried on that show.
But your own cry different. Okay, your own was
If you
emotional.
go chop.
I said, well, it's all good.
Okay,
I
so-
I probably didn't cry on the covers. A lot of people cried on the covers.
okay,
That's like it.
okay.
So for me,
Yeah.
the next thing is my art.
Okay.
I want to.
No,
my,
you did draw, Sha.
Thank
You
you.
good.
And trust me, you've not seen anything.
Ah,
When I
yeah.
calm down and I do one for somebody.
Jam you for road and you don't get outside though.
Because I actually take my time to create a hyper-realistic piece.
Yeah.
So I have plans to put my art out there, maybe exhibitions, work in galleries, internationally, locally. That's my first thing. So my art page is Sagat _ on Instagram, SAGART _ and my personal page, Adeolu Saga on Instagram. So I also want to go into modeling. As in, I want the modeling contest in the house. You know, I love to dress up, take pictures. Also acting maybe, and then fitness for sure. I
Yeah.
want to take up fitness
No
properly.
worries.
All these things now Lagos you want for happen for all of una abi. All I want to locate back.
Lagos, Nigeria.
Lagos.
Alright.
Even you, Lagos, Abuja.
Lagos
So
Akwa
my store
Ibom.
is in Abuja, but I intend to open another physical store for Lagos.
Lagos Akwa Ibom.
Alright, before now go, when see the twist which are for Big Brother house.
No.
The
Okay,
parent
yeah,
and
I
your
see.
matter.
Wetin be
So
your take?
waiting be your take on top that twist where Big Brother bring. And by not top 5 they always dey, but this time na top 6 waiting.
I know to appreciate them. I know to appreciate.
When I
am.
feel
no
say
go lie.
Big Brother can't dey pressure by hard try from our side to say okay, me the two of the Kukuma your go without not choosing anyone.
Honestly, I feel like I don't know if they make this decision all of a sudden for the show because I think say they already plan everything. So I feel like say everything will happen at the way they plan.
Nah.
Saga and God.
And then if you read our rule book, it says that Big Brother is liable to change the rules
At all times.
Nah,
Yeah.
your own show.
You can never predict Big Brother. And even in the house, once you say, Big Brother will do this thing,
The next thing don't switch
you
out.
don't change them. That's why I wasn't talking when she was taken away. Because I actually figured it out, but I couldn't say because it's going to change it.
If you figure it out, why not
You
go
go
and
add one
check
page
under
there
the bed if she like under the bed?
And for our rule book, you know, get anywhere where the top say they must be top 5 housemates.
Okay. Oh, they're not right and pull.
No, they're not right.
Okay. So sharp right now, who na believe say go win and also drop your Instagram handle again after that.
White money for me.
Hey,
Before
you don't
come.
get.
Me, I want my brother apparent to win this thing. That's what I want.
Okay.
Yeah, because he has really tried in the show.
Yeah.
But then I think my money's going to take it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nini.
Me, I know say white money and my daddy.
Not be lie.
I want to make I collect some money.
As
And
daughter.
Licorice na my elder sister.
Exactly.
So I made any of them will win, I go collect something.
That means as an adult boy, so I will collect from them.
Yes, so you go collect all of us. So if Licorice win now, I don't win. If I money win, now my daddy win.
Okay. How much you win Nini for your games then?
I wasn't keeping track.
But what about you, Saga? You keep track. You don't know.
So
that means they choose to not go no.
But I think I made quite some.
Because no, you know why? Usually the last set they give us 10% from the money.
We made quite some millions.
Some millions. So
Oh,
10%.
what's the phone number?
I want a
So
lot in
now-
that show. I want a lot in that show.
Yeah.
A lot.
So 10% Saga, 10% Saga, 10% Queen.
It comes
From
10%
Namorilo.
Saga, 10% Nini, 10% queen. Now you mentioned Saga and Nini twice.
So now the relationship, man. So thanks for coming. We wish you success on top of this your new level, and I hope to now make good use of her. And also now, now gather plenty fans when we say Igbadu na love una doing inside the house. So certainly, I wish you now more success on top of your journey. Put in your handle, you not drop one. You don't drop one.
Queen Mercy Atang is my official handle. Yes,
okay. Nini.
My handle is Nini Official.
Nini Official. Saga
Deolu on Instagram.
Okay, sharp, go follow them right now without no delay. That are all on top. These arrangements with.
Fun person, I'm very funny. So that one is cool. I've seen a lot of negative comments, but trust me, the love is too much. Everybody telling me they love me. So many girls, everything I'm saying is cool.
Yeah.
I want to just manage it for now.
All right. So you had mentioned that you wanted to stay till the end.
Yeah.
So let's get into the gist of a lot of things that happened in the house, right? You mentioned that you wanted to stay till the end. However, I remember you saying that if Nini left the house, you would ask for voluntary exit.
I never said that. I don't know how that got out. It was Jackie B.
No, Jackie B didn't say. I don't remember Jackie B saying that.
I'm telling you,
I wish I got the recording. We need to play the tape back.
Play the tape.
Play the what now?
I never said that. Why would I say that? Do you know what I did to get to the house?
What?
I quit my freaking job to enter the house.
You quit your job.
Exactly.
Now, talking about quitting your job, because we saw the relationship or the situationship between you and Nini.
Yes.
Now, we saw what happened when clearly Big Brother gave Nini a task to carry out, and she left to the white room, and it just seemed like you were not having it at all. Right? We saw that you were knocking on the diary room, you slept there. Like you were not having it.
Yeah.
However, you're then saying, but do you know what I did to get into the house? I came here for the 90 million. But then you'd see what the fans are saying, because the fans felt like second week into the game, you might have lost sight of the game. So what do you think about the fans having that in mind, saying that, by the second week, it's like Saga did not really know why he was there anymore. It turned out to be him moving from I'm here for the 90 million to I'm here to win or to get Nini's heart.
What's the game? It's a social game.
Okay.
So it's a social game. However you want to play it, you can play it. The game now, when you speak of me losing sight of the game, there's this thing I like to hold on to. My second to the last direct session, or third last direct session, people that called me the ultimate veto power holder behind the scenes. I don't know if anybody saw that. It's because my strategy was one of the best strategies in the house.
Which was?
Eliminating everybody that was going to make me stay in the house longer. Yes, that's what I did. Every of my nominations, 99% I was correct. To go to a point that people was asking me, people was asking me to tell him who I thought would leave, even for general nomination, and even for this one that he chose himself. Because I was mostly correct, because I had like a strategy of putting people that I would think would make me stay, because if two people left, I would have a better chance of staying. That's what I kept doing week after week after week. That's what I did, and I was 98% correct. I think it was only Queen I missed. The first time I told her, because I was proud of her that she dodged the ball.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wasn't exactly calculating. I was calculating, and then I was also playing a kind of like mind game, and it worked. So
okay.
Now, me knocking on the door, me being emotional, these are completely human emotions.
Okay.
It doesn't mean I lost sight of any game.
Okay.
Everybody played their game differently. People went there and played, some people went there played not relationship, some people went there played relationship, some people went there doing jumping up and down. Different things. That's however it's a social game. It's not examination that you do.
So would you say that it's examination?
Exactly.
Would you say that part of your reaction or your feelings towards Nini were parts of your strategy as well? Or is that just you as an emotional person who found someone that he liked and this was just you responding was a game?
I went there to be myself. I feel like my personality is a lovable one, because generally, when you put yourself on the stage like Big Brother, it's different. Everybody's looking at you from a microscope.
Yes.
It's different. But I believe my personality is a lovable one. So I didn't say I need to change myself. I'm very loving. I'm very passionate. Everything I've done it passionately.
That's sweet.
So when I make friends, I do it loyalty and all of that in place. You'd notice that I didn't even. That's how I am. So it wasn't like a strategy, but it's who I am, and that's how it came out. I didn't know I was going to receive this much, when I came out, but it's fine.
Now, just speaking about you doing things passionately, before getting to you, Nini, Queen, at the beginning, you know, because you came into the house as one of the surprise housemates, really. And I remember there was this back and forth that you had with Maria, which was somewhat unexpected. I think there was some sort of game that was going on, and then you had made mention about, you passed a comment about Pere. Like, oh yeah, I know Pere. And then Maria's like, how do you know? You just got into the house. And that kind of got you. And then you asked Maria for a conversation. Because I remember you going to her saying, oh, please, can I see you? And then it escalated. That escalation, was that strategic? Was that you trying to make a statement like, listen, the fact that I came in here late, it doesn't mean you're going to play me for a fool. Or the fact that I came in here late, it doesn't mean that I did not come with drama. Was that intentional, or was that you just purely reacting to being pissed off by Maria?
That is just me being me, trying to protect the little girl, myself, trying to be very guided. I don't like people trying to oppress me in any way. No matter how big or mighty you are, you don't try to oppress me, because if you try it, I'm going to set it straight with you. So that was just me being me. There was no thing being strategic or anything. If you notice, all through my stay in the house, a lot of the housemates that they see me as being hot-headed, being too sensitive, because if you like try to pick on me or say something to me that I don't feel okay with me, it's not sitting well in my head, I'm going to try to come at you. So that is just me being me. There was no strategy about me with that fight or anything.
And speaking about you being sensitive, talk to us about what was going on between you and Boma. Because it did seem like you might have liked him. You had mentioned your type of guy, say, light-skinned guy, Boma's type of body, Perez this and all that. And I recall one time, this was during an eviction Sunday, when he then mentioned that, oh yeah, Queen is an option. Yes, and that definitely got to you. So talk to us about that.
Okay, going into the house, I actually didn't have a locker room where I could keep my stuff, because everybody had already had one. So I went to him as the head of our house at that time. I'm like, please, can I get where to keep my stuff? And he said, yeah, I already make a reservation for you. And I'm like, how did you make a reservation? He said, yeah, because when I got into the house, he figured out I would need a place to keep my shoes. And he started like trying to engage me in this sort of conversation, telling me about himself. Like, I just got into the house and you're just trying to like tell me everything about yourself. You stay in the US, you're a mother, and I was like, okay, that's nice for this guy to like open up to me like this. And when I got into the house, everybody was like, okay, do you want to be in a relationship? And I'm like, no, I don't want to be in a relationship. And I gave them my reasons why. And I gave him my reasons why, that I'm very clingy, and that if I'm in a relationship with you, it's going to distract me, because I'm going to be all around you and it will not help my game. And already I'm coming in very late. Do you understand? And he was like, okay, that's fine, let's just chill. In that kind of enclosed space, you need someone to talk to at all times. You cannot stay there alone. You cannot function in that house alone. You need to be talking to someone, vibing with someone, to be able to stay in that house for a longer period of time. And I was okay with that. And at the end of the day, I didn't know that he had a strategy called okra. So that Sunday was a revelation Sunday for me to understand what okra actually really means. Because when he sat there and said that stuff, the whole house was actually applauding him, and they were like, okra. And I got to understand that okra actually means someone that slippery. You're trying to stand strong and stand alone, not being in a relationship or anything. I'm like, okay. And at the end of the day, he was able to like try to convince housemates that I was trying to like force myself on him, when that was not what I was doing. I was just trying to vibe and chill with you, as we actually said. And me being me, I'm a little bit very touchy and all of that. So I was just all over him. So when I understood that, whatever he was trying to, that picture of me was trying to paint out there, I just told myself, see, you don't have to talk to this guy again. So I just stopped talking to him, and he was on my blacklist until he left the house. Blacklist. Yeah, until he left the house, we never had a conversation anymore.
Oh wow! So and who else is on your blacklist? I'm curious to know. On just alone on that blacklist.
Sorry, did you notice the point there?
What?
He was on her blacklist and he was on blacklist. The series.
Oh, he was?
He was, yeah.
Oh, really? I didn't get that. I actually didn't know that. Now, Nini.
Yes, please.
Are you married?
No, I'm not.
Are you engaged?
No.
Do you have a boyfriend?
Oh, yeah.
So what's going on with you and your boyfriend now that you're out of the house?
Okay, I haven't really had time.
Yeah.
Because I just got my phone. But so far, so good.
So far, so good. So have you spoken to him? Okay. Now, people want to know if you were leading Saga on. Because clearly Saga liked you a whole lot. It's something that he made very clear. And like you mentioned you're a very emotional person and you like to express yourself. He was very expressive of the house. People were a bit confused because we remember you saying that you had a boyfriend But that didn't deter, Saga from expressing how he felt about you. And it seemed like you guys were two peas in a pond, because everywhere Saga is, Nini is, you guys were just together in the house all the time. Were you leading on?
Okay, I'm just gonna state from the fact that when I got into the house, a couple of people said they liked me, and obviously I came with I have a boyfriend, and nobody really pursued. Neither did Saga ever did, and the leading on talk, I don't even know where that's from because it's been from me. All we're doing was friendship. I've never, not even for once, I said, Nini, I like you. Maybe we should date, or it never. So it was just vibes, and I didn't even need to clear anything because we both understood each other and we would communicate by just looking at each other. So it didn't need to be clear. So far, he wasn't crossing any boundary. He wasn't asking me for anything. So what was there to be cleared up?
So Saga, is that all you wanted from Nini? Just friendship?
Yes.
It's quite interesting because I would love to have a friend that felt the way you felt about Nini when she was nowhere to be found. Hence the reason why people are a bit confused. Friendship, where do you actually draw the line? You say you're friends, and Nini's saying, well, Saga wasn't really asking me for anything. You understood each other, we're just friends. Nini was nowhere to be found.
One thing I want you to know is you cannot compare real life and Big Brother's house. It's not the same thing. Okay. A lot of people had a lot of things in the house. A lot of coupling that were not relationships. That even involved sexual actions and all that.
Yeah.
Not relationships. So Big Brother's house is not the real world.
Yeah.
So you cannot even just compare friendship like that. If you are close to somebody in Big Brother's house, you're going to be very close. Paul ever did in the house. But they were also really close. That's how it is. So now, back to your question about my reaction.
Yes, was that a platonic friendship reaction when Nini was nowhere to be found?
When Nini was nowhere to be found, I was concerned first because they said it was, like what we assumed it was medical evac, something happened to KV. So I was concerned that, was it like our last fight that triggered her? Why couldn't she talk to me? As a friend, that is depressing. If you hear that your friend had a mental breakdown, when she spoke to you last before she was evac'd, she could have told you what happened. That's what happened to me. I was emotional. And I lost my mother in a kind of similar way. That's what triggered me. I lost my mother in 2014.
Wow,
and then,
rest her soul.
Yeah, and then, what's it called? I could have done more. All those kind of thoughts came into my head. That's why I was emotional. These are completely human feelings that happens even between friends. And then, that's all.
What about the task? You remember Big Brother gave you a task to sort of put up a fight with Nini. Yeah. But it seemed like you couldn't do that for a long time.
Okay.
So was that still purely because Nini is my friend? That's the reason why. Because you ended up telling Nini that it's not like I'm lazy for you. Is that Big Brother gave me a task, knowing that it's a game? Because remember, after all, the overarching story is this is a game. Yeah. But then you said to her exactly what Big Brother told you in confidence. So is that still, I'm friends with your task?
Okay, so it's a game. What was the game that Big Brother told me to play?
That you should act like you maybe put up a fight with Nini, act like you're mad at her, and then you were trying to do that, but she wasn't having it as well.
That's not the full game. The full game is fight with Nini and then stay away from her for 200 abeg naira and 200 BB tokens. That's the game. What's 200 abeg naira? Only buy 5 loaves of bread. 200 BB tokens is worth nothing. And I weigh that emotion. If they tell you to betray your friend for 20,000 naira, will you do that? When your friend is crying and you are the only friend, you're the only friend that's available at that time to comfort.
I mean, that's definitely not the same context because if I'm in a game, first of all, if I'm in a game, no. If I'm in a number one, that's not even betrayal, and that's the reason why people were trying to understand what was going on because, right, Big Brother could ask you do this, do that, and that might not be the end of it. It might be, do this for maybe 200 abeg naira, but there could be more that will come from it. Hence the reason it's kind of like a slippery slope. Because they want to ensure that, in as much as I'm here to have fun, I have my head in the game because anything can happen, and I want to ensure that I'm not doing anything that could reduce my chances. Hence the reason why people were wondering, like, even if were the ultimate price or whatever, what if there was more? What if there was a whole lot more that was tied to her? And
this is an opinion. When you say people, I'm sure there are also people that believe that I was a loyal friend. So let's
and that's the truth. But you know what? With our conversations, we also have to speak based on majority, minority, right? Because majority of the fans, this is the direction they were going towards. That it seemed like Saga was more focused or more concerned about Nini and his likeness for Nini than the game, right? And if you go on social media, that's what they were saying.
Yeah.
That's the reason why that's where this conversation,
What's
the direction of this
what's the
conversation.
game? Ask me once again. It's a social game. It's a drama game.
Yeah.
They give drama. That's what it is. It's a drama game. If you do everything blah, 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 and there's no drama, people that put that thing there. Tell her. I told her that some people would have bet on me to feel.
In Big Brother's house, so we have to be very careful about words.
No, sorry about that. It's
Yeah.
a drama game, so I created drama and I applaud myself. The whole world was talking. That's what it's about. If I didn't get if I did it according, everybody went to bed. What's the fun in that?
So part of it is that at least you gave us something to talk about.
Drama. Look at you.
I like that. I like that. That's good. Now, speaking about giving us something to talk about, Queen.
Yeah.
I love your outfits in the house.
Thank you.
Was that a strategy? Was it
No.
you trying to give us something to talk about?
No, Queen likes dressing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love dressing up. My mom likes dressing me up. Since I was little, she's always particular about how I and my sister look. Like if we're going out, she's always trying to make us look very good and outstanding. So when I told her, Mommy, I think I'll be going into the house, she said, Alele, go. And Kemi is my best friend. She's into clothing. and all of
Okay.
that. So we actually had to get me ready and everything. So my mom, my best friend had to put everything together because they wanted me to be outstanding as always. And then I'm queen, so I don't have to go there looking
Okay.
so.
I love that.
Now.
I love it. Now, speaking about best friends or friendships, what was your relationship with relationship?
Exhausted. Everybody just asked me one question. Okay, so let me keep it very brief because I'm exhausted answering this. Okay, yeah.
Get ready to answer it to you.
I'm exhausted already. So my relationship with White Money started off as friendship, like
Okay.
genuine friends. But I won't even lie. At some point, I started liking him and all of that. I don't know
Yes.
about him, but I actually started liking him because he had the same characteristics that I have, and I actually like a kind of guy like him because he's really nice to everyone, and he's all about sharing love, and
Of course.
he's just there for everyone at all time, and that's what I'm all about, helping people and being there for people at all times. So I think that made me to start liking him in another type of way. So, but I don't know about him. I'm just speaking my mind. So that is it.
So where are you guys at the moment? Because remember that conversation where he spoke about his feelings for Jackie B. You didn't really take that the best way.
He didn't tell me on time.
Okay, he didn't tell you on
If
time.
he had told me, no hard feelings. Because
Okay.
I told him mine, like I was very open-minded with him and everything. He didn't tell me on time. I started noticing, how women instinct how it
Of
works.
course.
I started noticing things and I'm like, I don't understand it. And that was it. So if he had told me on time, that wouldn't have happened. I won't flare up the way I did.
Yeah.
But he didn't. He took me on a way, so that was just it. But then we've sorted that out, so it's fine.
So where did Cross come into the picture? You better get ready for this question. These are the questions. Where did he come into the picture? What was going on? Was that just a game? Was it you trying to give us content?
No. So going into the house, there are a lot of fine, cute, chiseled abs guys in that house. So I'm just like looking at fine, this one fine, this one fine. I was just keeping my cool.
Yeah.
No. So at some point when I was just being a baby girl, just having fun and flirting, but it started happening. I took it a bit somehow when I noticed that my friend at the time was giving another person attention, and I'm like, okay, somebody else is giving me attention. I beg, let me just be having my phone.
That?
Do you
Yeah.
understand? So that was it. There's no strings attached with
At all.
with Cross.
So even
Just-
now that Bibi Naja is about to come to an end, when he gets out of the house,
I just see him as someone I can work with outside the house. We actually had a very serious conversation with each other, me and Cross. So
Yeah.
I understand him now, he understands me better. So it's someone I can work with out of the house and all of that. So good friends, but nothing too extra.
okay, nothing too extra. Speaking about Cross, Nini,
Yes.
let's talk about that fight you had with Cross. All right, a whole lot of things were said, emotions were high, because I know that he also said, are you stupid or something. Of course, could be very hurtful. However, it then escalated even more with you saying that he had a pea-sized brain, fish brain, and the list goes on and on. At that moment, did you say these things based on you being angered and you wanting him to feel the same way you felt, or did you say this based on you actually observing to see that, it seems like this guy is kind of slow, and I would use that, as a way to
Okay, coming out and hearing this question because I've been getting it. I think Cross is very smart. And it's so surprising that when I go out, did you see all the tax Cross was winning? He's a smart dude. So when he came at me that day, I put him up for Victor. I didn't want to have a fight with him. I begged him for Nini's. Licorice can attest to that.
Yeah.
And then we were talking, and then when he insulted me, I got angry. So when he called me the F word and stupid, it triggered me. I don't think I'm stupid, but I wanted him to be pained too. So everything I said was for him to be pained too, because I felt pain. I'm not stupid, and all the things I said, he's not. So coming out now, people are like, did you observe it? I'm like, I don't even think Cross is those things. I think Cross is very smart. And we were very cool, and was still very cool. And it was the happiest when I got out of the White House. His reaction was priceless to me.
Yeah.
And Cross is a sweetheart. Cross is my Abuja guy. I never for once nominated him. I'm not even going to cap.
Yeah.
Cross is my baby. And we would make all sorts of jokes how a Dubai trip is going to be. So, and that's why I started crying. Because when I saw him behind, he was crying. I'm like, now you're making, I have a bad man, I don't ever like to get there. And it wasn't even personal. So when I saw him crying, I'm like, oh, now Cross is going to look like the victim. When Cross started the fight, I begged Cross for so long, he wouldn't listen. Guess who the villain is?
Yeah. So now, what is your relationship with him like? You guys are cool, you guys are fine.
Because we never had issues.
Yeah.
We sorted our issues that same day. And in a couple of hours, the next day we were back to being great. He made me lose my earrings and threw me. I never found it. Like, he was so worried.
Yeah.
And when they were looking for me, Cross made the smartest decisions. And when I came out, I couldn't say, I just kept saying, you guys would have listened to Cross.
Yeah.
He's the smartest. He made the smartest decision. I'm coming out here and people are having these ideas about Cross. I'm like, was it the same Cross I'm seeing? Because I never thought those insults were personal.
Yeah.
But one day to cause him.
Yes, she does have a boyfriend. And she's also asking Saga, are you real towards Nini or are you just playing games?
I'm real.
He's real. Even with these glasses he's wearing, he's for real. And Chichi is also saying, Queen, you're such a beautiful soul. I love you.
Aww.
You're a real lady, always keeping it real.
Thank you, Chichi.
Ifan is asking, who is the cleanest housemate?
Cleanest.
Yes.
Wakes up in the morning and the first thing he does, arrange his bed.
Wow.
And he would literally come and force me, go and arrange your bed. Go and arrange your bed. Do you understand?
So
He's
he's the
cleanest
cleanest.
for me.
This is coming from David, saying Saga has a wonderful personality, but David feels like you fell in love in the house, but you've cleared it saying that it was just friendship and you're an expressive person, and that's about it. This is coming from Jonah saying, Queen, you were always gossiping about General Perry with other housemates.
Queen!
Especially with white
Don't gossiping! Are you sure it's Queen? Yeah, I talked about my parent with white money because
this is coming from a listener saying, Saga, how did you feel when you told Nini about your own task and Nini didn't tell you about her own secret?
You see, I figured that Nini was doing the task myself, first of all. So when she came out, I was expecting people to actually come out and tell us what happened, because that's what happened when he gave me a task myself. I knew that she wouldn't tell me because both of us can't fail. We saw consequences of me failing mine. So I understood very well. That's why I wasn't angry at her, because normally, if she pulled up so much emotion from me for a task, I should be angry or whatever. But I let it go because I understood, and I didn't pressure her to tell me. Because I knew that she couldn't fail too, because it would be bad.
Alright, this is coming from Anyaka from the US saying, my question is for Nini. Do you love Saga and what do you dislike about Saga? Is what he's asking.
Okay, so I like Saga, and what I dislike, Saga is very argumentative. He would give you valid points
like, he
and
knows.
scientific points to prove why he's right.
Okay. This is coming from a listener saying, okay, so I've asked that already. Ifeanyi is saying, what's the most shocking news that you've heard about yourselves coming out of the house?
Okay, I have one. So I got out and saw a picture of me and somebody claiming to be my boyfriend. It was so shocking. I'm like, wow. So that's, for me, that's the most shocking part, because I knew obviously there might be some opinions, but somebody actually claiming to be my boyfriend was it for me.
Was that picture that went viral, was that your boyfriend?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. Thanks for clearing the air. I actually thought that was your boyfriend.
No.
So who is he? Is that your classmate?
Which of them? I saw 2 pictures, and that's the crazy thing. Which of them?
They both.
There's this
Do you
one
know
that
the
you were
both of them?
standing like, at least he held you like on your waist-ish.
Yeah.
So it seemed like an endearing picture.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Ah, we'll look for it and we'll show it to you. Anyways, guys, before saying goodbye, I'd like to play a quick game. Of course, before getting to know what else we should expect from you moving forward. So we're going to be doing this game. So it's called Would You Rather. So what would you rather? So I'm going to read out a statement and I want to know what you would rather out of that statement.
Okay.
So it's like 2 different options being juxtaposed. All right. So would you rather be able to find your soulmate or your calling?
My calling.
Colin.
Oh, calling a soulmate.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'd rather find my soulmate, because with my soulmate, I'm going to find my calling.
Okay. Would you rather be able to read minds or predict the future?
Read minds.
I definitely want to predict the future, because I don't want to know what's going on in your head, because I'm going to go crazy. If anybody knows what's going on in my head, they go crazy.
Reading minds is actually a stupid power, actually, because people don't think straight. Literally, we all think. So I'd rather see the future.
All right. Would you rather someone see all your photos or read all your text messages?
See all my photos. What do you want?
Don't do it out there.
Wow. What's in your phone?
Who knows?
Wow. Saga.
My photos.
It's okay. Would you rather be rich or poor and find true love?
Rich, please.
I don't think you can find.
I cannot
You are
kill
rather
myself.
You rather be rich.
Money.
Okay.
Rich.
All right. Lastly, who would you rather win this year's BB Niger Shania?
Why money?
Okay.
Okay, so my money is my daddy. I want him to win because I get a share. And Igor is my little sister. I'm going to. So can they split so I get share for
Liquor money.
Well, I'm rooting for Perry. I want Perry to win.
Okay.
The rest, I have my opinions, but I think white money will win, sure.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay,
Amen.
okay. Let's watch and see. All right, guys. So moving forward, what are we expecting from Queen?
Oh, I'm into my charity organization already, so I'm going to be switching. I'm already politically inclined, so I'm going to still focus on my political career and see how I can win whatever position I'm going for next time, and focus on my business as well. So that is it basically for me.
All right. What about you, Nini?
Okay, so before I got on the show, I was about to launch my fashion brand.
Okay.
And I have a physical store that I haven't launched yet in Abuja. So coming on the show was to get a platform to put it out there. And that was the first time I had no prior knowledge of how it works. So yes, we're gonna get that and hopefully get a physical store in Lagos too. And we're gonna see me more on modeling. I've been doing a couple of shoots before I got on the show. So yeah. That's it, and I'm a very business-oriented person, so loads of businesses.
Alrighty. What about you, Saga?
Yeah, so the first thing for me is my art. Paint's really good.
You know that.
Thank you. So
Yeah.
I want to do exhibitions, I want to work with galleries. Let's see what I
Yeah.
can do. So my art Instagram is SAGART_. That's Saga_. So if you want to see my art, you can check me up on Instagram. And then personally, I want to work on more modeling jobs. I want to work on my fitness, start with the fitness brand app. I'm not sure yet, but something fitness oriented. So you can check my personal page, Saga Adeolu on Instagram, and my fitness page, Saga's Fitness Club.
Okay, fantastic. All right, ladies, would you like to share your handles as well?
Okay, so
If you
my
want
handle
to.
is Nini Official on Instagram.
All right, what about you, Queen?
Queen Mercy Atang on Instagram.
Fantastic. All right, guys, thank you so much for entertaining us for the weeks that you were in the house. We wish you nothing but the absolute best.
Thank you so much. Thank
All
you for
right,
having
it's
us.
11:54.
Man himself. Saga.
This boss.
How you be?
I did alright, I did camp. You push them.
You kaja.
I'm just in the new life.
You know, say when about as you don't be now, you don't come out. You feel say now waiting you do now cause your eviction for the house.
Well, it's a social experiment, so of course, it's everything that we did that people were watching that used to make their judgment, which is okay.
Okay.
That's actually how it's supposed to be. They're judging based on what we did, which is what they saw, how they perceive it, and that's fine.
Now, no to talk about your relationships in the house now. We don't say you been enter the house and you just decide say okay now Nini now be the way forward.
how exactly you take carry this contact? Shey na just per se you just see the babe, say now one person you connect with, or you just feel someone something is here that I have to go after?
I would like first state that the way things happen for that house, the way things happen for real world. Normal. So there was no grand plan for me.
Okay.
So as we start the show that time, vibes there, everything there. Then I speak English.
They tried, they never
And then we started our friendship. I didn't even know. Initially, the friendship was a little rough. You know, I have a boyfriend, this and that, just fine. So I didn't even think it was going to go that far. But of course, we built connection over time and then develop. That's how it is. Even the Corozzi Emmanuel also formed the pair and all of that. What's it called? Sasuke, J-Paul, you know, it's like that sometimes, just for you to just live happier. It's a very close space. So that's how it is.
So if you say everything will happen for them, just because of saying when I did that house, now in those emotions in that.
You can't carry that factor out. That house is small. You can't go out for a drink. You can't go out for a walk, my bro.
So you're stuck there.
You're stuck there. There's no just need to take a walk.
Yeah.
Let me go greet my guy. Let me go say hello to this person.
You don't get that time.
You can't even go open the gate. You can't even touch the handle of the door.
Okay, good stuff. Now, speaking about relationships too, we know say Queen, something may happen for your own circle. Like say you and White Money will get some kind connection. Waiting, they happen for them. Waiting the situation for that part.
We are friends, we understand each other, yeah, and we understand a lot. During my stay in the house, it was there for me, had me back 100, right? You pampered me a lot and pampered all my life. Yeah, so right now, we started off as friends.
Okay.
We're in between the line, we didn't know what feelings came from that. So that's just it is.
You know, if you say now you get the higher part of emotions when it comes to you and White Money relationship. If you say White Money, they reciprocate 50-50 on that note. If you so.
Our relationship, our friendship was not based on relationship. We're not friends pursuing relationship.
Okay.
We're just friends being friends, having each other's back in the house. Yes, I told him I like him with a couple of people, yeah. So I was just being friends. We're just being just friends in the house.
Okay, good stuff. So Nini, coming back to you, we know say if you don't talk from the beginning, say okay, we get serious relationship outside, nothing will happen for the house now. You just go there to experience the situation. So going in, meeting Saga, how the pairing can start. People they talk say you know like debunk the situation or you know stop her. You just go with the flow. If you say you add to that situation, or if you say you don't, that's what it be.
Honestly, I didn't think there was anything that needed to be cleared.
Okay.
Because for one, Saga never asked anything from me.
Okay.
It was just pure vibes and friendship, and we're just chilling. So I will not get anything to call clearer. You know, can't tell me one thing why I say, no, I beg, I don't want to tell you before. We were just, you never said, Nini, I want to date you. Nini, I like you in that way. Nini, anything. We're just chilling, keeping each other company in the house.
So you know if you say the way when I take clothes, go fit send the wrong signal to people where they watch. Like based on say you talk to your boyfriend they outside. You don't think say you will send that wrong signal?
So far I felt like we were not doing anything wrong. I didn't think so. Because no be premeditated thing, it was not planned. Oh Saga, you want to eat? Okay, let's go and eat. No, there's this, let's do this. Oh, this is my opinion about something. What do you think? And we go just the talk. So I don't think anything needed to be clear because when I entered the show from the start, I made my first pitch in the house. They made me talk first. I said, when they asked me, I say, I'm in a relationship. So and Saga no ever come with me, come ask me anything. Even in the always they yab me. Because when they yab each other, say, oh baby, like your boyfriend don't bring the 15th TV and say, now you go buy her. So we always they joke.
Yeah, makes sense. So Saga, one question where people will always want to ask you, and they say they don't ask you before. Say really, how you go talk say be the next level of relationship between you and Nini as be from here now when I don't come out. Are you going to chase anything after, or you will just leave them as vibes continue?
Aluta continua.
So now vibes all the way.
Vibes all the way. You see, the thing is, I respect all women around me. I was raised by my mom, and she trained me to love and respect women. Either ways, whether you're dating them or not. If you have, I have 4 female best friends.
Wow.
I'm telling you, I've had them for over 11 years.
Sorry, sir. You get babe?
I used to have female.
Okay, you had 4 female best friends.
I know
in that.
Trust me.
Wow.
I know how to manage that. Then we never fought. I was best. I was groomsman to all their husbands.
Wow.
So it's not a new feeling to me. So I treated her with respect, and she respected her. If I didn't give her all the respect that she wanted, she would have kicked me out of the relationship. It would have dragged. We never fought for once. Except for when people that put us in tasks. Maybe I felt like he wanted to just throw some Gary inside out, some sand inside the Gary.
Yeah.
So everything was smooth, and it was right. I gave her. She was my support system, and I was hers. There was a lot that went on between us that is not being talked about. She pushed me to do a lot of things, as well as I did push her to do a lot of things that she couldn't do. That was the vibe.
So if you share one of the things where they know they talk about where she pushed you to.
For a start, I can't touch chicken, I can't touch fish, I can't touch meat.
Okay.
So she helped me to put food in my stomach.
Oh, that's
everybody needed that now.
That's
and then times when I was sad and alone, she was there for me because I couldn't really count on anybody else. I'm a very selective person when it comes to friendship. I don't want people. I don't like being betrayed or whatever. Okay. So times when I was alone and dark, she was there to be a source of joy. That's okay.
I like that. She was the source of joy. You talk her with so much. You didn't lodge, I mean. Talk her with so much confidence. She was my source of joy. All right. So, Queen, you would also agree, say, white money be your source of joy for the house too. Would you agree to that?
Yeah, I made me happy in the house.
Because when you can realize, saying the one of that baby won't enter, you need para. You know, 1 year say, so how will you be friends with her and be friends with me at the same time? Share you not fit share your friends. Now we think you know fit share them.
I know para because I know we share.
Okay.
I got angry because I felt like they were supposed to tell me that okay, he liked this person and that's kind of going on because I was really sincere with him. I went in, I told him I like this one, I like this one, I like this one. So as a friend, I expected him to tell me, oh, I like this one, but he didn't say it. And then it took me unawares and I didn't find it funny and that was an outburst that we saw. But I later went to them and we spoke about that and I said, okay, it's fine. You guys can do whatever you want to do. And that was it.
Okay, so quick one. Word on the street. People they believe say some people they inside the house now where they fake because everybody don't realize okay now the last week of this I need to create some certain kind of personality. So one just ask on that real quick. Who I feel say there's word on the street that the probably white money they fake in lifestyle. You feel so? And I don't go ask Queen because I don't say Queen even if you ask you say I know you know the white money. But what do you think? Do you think he's faking in any way, Queen?
Me?
Yes, quick answer.
No, he's not.
No, he's not. How about Saga? What do you think?
It's been really difficult to fake a lifestyle for 10 weeks.
For 10 weeks.
It's really difficult. But I would say he's strategic.
He's
We
strategic.
are all who we are.
Okay.
But he's really intentional and strategic, which is fine. He came prepared.
It's a game, right?
He's a game more prepared than me, anyways. You know, which is I respect that.
Okay, so Nini, what do you think?
I don't think my dad is fake.
You don't think your daddy is fake? So what about Perry? What do you think about Perry?
About Perry.
Perry, yes. What do you think about Perry?
At first, when I met him, he was really like he was a bully.
Always
He
a
was
bully.
very
Was a bully.
very pompous and all of that. But with time, he actually piped down. He was now very cool and friendly and very cordial with everyone. So I don't know about him. Now, but he's actually cool right now. He's friends with everyone.
Saga, you think Perry is because we know your situation with Perry? There was a reveal and it caused a whole lot of controversy there. What do you think about Perry?
So the thing about parents, you see, with friendships should grow naturally, take its course. Even with me and Nini, because of the rush, you know, after the first week in Big Brother house, we had already defined our best friends and our boyfriends or whatever. It's crazy. 1 week is crazy.
At least, yeah.
You know, so with Perry, we became really close fast. So we didn't get to really discover all our values individually. And I made myself clear to him that okay, there's something I don't like about him. My ways was vocal about it. But then I'm a freaking comedian. So when we were having that conversation, I was just making jokes, it was just bants. And then people that was like actually punch you in the nose. And then he played the video for him to watch. And the rest of the world as well. Because he was a lot, but I've spoken to him, he settled it. The guy is someone that really understands me, I can't even lie. If it's been a problem, forgive myself. He did forgive me, so I consider him a very great guy. So I'm looking for him.
Cool stuff. So, final one. Who do you think is going to take the money?
Okay, so obviously we have my daddy, so I could get a fair share from the money.
You won't collect 10%.
And we have licorice with my two sisters, so regardless.
You shall collect money one way or
I
the
get
other.
money from some of them.
Okay, so white money or licorice for you?
Yes.
Saga.
Personally, me, I'm rooting for Perry.
Perry?
Like, yeah,
For real?
Yeah, for real. He has kept been through a lot in that show. Okay. I used to tell him, I made jokes about it for sure.
Yeah.
But he survived Maria's, which is should be applauded. I swear, he also survived this eviction thing and this other thing.
Yeah.
And then a lot, even in the house, all of us were paired up, and he was alone for a lot of time. And he held himself great. True. And he has been a team player. He has been a great player. Although he kind of played a strategy in the beginning that didn't work very well. I think he changed it eventually. But I'm rooting for Perry. I think my money's gonna have.
All right, so Queen. White money all the way. Nobody else. That's deep, bro. You're not. Are you sure you're not going to give us another person that might just white money? All right, so it's good. So moving forward now, and Nini, what should your fans expect from you?
Okay, so before I got on the show, I was about to open my fashion brand, a physical store and an online store. So that's the first thing I'll do, but it's in Abuja, and hopefully we get the branch in Lagos. And starting from that, and I've done a couple of modeling shoots, so I would dive into that too. And I'm very business oriented, a lot of business and everything good that comes.
I don't hear a lot of business, everything good that comes. Saga, what else?
For me, first thing is my art. As you all know, I'm amazing. So I want to put my art out there. I want to do exhibitions. I want to work with galleries. So that's the first thing. So second thing is fitness and modeling. So I want to work with all kinds of brands, fashion brands, fitness brands. That's what I can do.
Makes sense. So Queen, we don't say you already planned what you want to do, because from the house when you talk, we don't say you don't get planned already. You want to start NGOs and things like that. So tell us. Okay, you don't get NGO with the run. Exactly. Okay, so what do we expect?
Still focus. I was using my personal funds to do my stuff.
Okay.
But right now I'm looking at doing it on a larger scale with this platform to help people reach out to people, make people
to collaborate.
And then I'm politically inclined. I was already doing my political stuff. I ran for a councillor position last year in my local government. So I'm just going to focus on my political career right now. And also my business, my wine business, and the corporative whatever it is. So that's the thing.
Makes sense. Okay, so people will definitely check out for Ask EB. When I don't hear them from the evicted housemates themselves, Nini, Saga, and Queen. We're going to follow them up and then make sure, say, as they don't talk the things where they come through, and I will get them Ask EB. I say, remain your boy. And then we'll do this one again. Then we still get one more week to jump on this matter. All right, bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.